Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make my favorite tea using a French press. You can use any size French press you have. This just makes tea making so much easier and you have it all day long, which is great because it's like sun tea, but it's a quick tea, and I love having it hot. I love having it room temp or putting it over ice in the summer. So whatever your preference is, here's the easy way to make it. So today I'm making nettle tea with peppermint. I love the flavor that peppermint gives, the zing. You feel it on your tongue. It energizes you. It's just, it's so good. And then nettle is amazing. So nettle is like nature's medicine, if you believe it or not. And it provides like antioxidants. It has magnesium, calcium in it. I'll list a whole thing of benefits below, but it helps with allergies. It helps with skin health. It helps with bone growth. Like, it's got so many healing benefits. I will list them all because I can't remember them in my head, but it's like a super herb, and why not? Why not start your day with it? And then I'm gonna finish it off with turmeric. I love this Kobe-kai turmeric because it is cold pressed, fresh turmeric. So instead of using the powder, you've got the fresh stuff here. It's frozen and it melts in the tea. And the turmeric provides relief for any kind of inflammation that you have, and so does the nettle, by the way. It's inflammatory, but turmeric is kind of like Advil for the body. It's a natural way to get it in. So anyway, so we'll get started. So per cup that you have, it's think about 1 teaspoon of loose leaf tea. I get this at Good Earth. They have a whole section. I bring my jars, I fill it up, I bring it home. I would say if you don't have loose leaf tea at your supermarket, then think about ordering it online. There's so many different ways you can. Just order flavors that you like. See what you're attracted to, because teas provide different healing properties. So just think about, what tea am I craving? Maybe if you have a store, go and smell it. Kind of see what you're being drawn to, because that's probably what your body needs. So anyway, so I'm gonna start off with nettle, but I'm not going to measure it out anymore per teaspoon. I figured out that I'm just gonna do 3 tablespoons. It tastes good to me this way. Nettle is, again, you have to flavor this. You may want to add more peppermint, less peppermint. It just depends. I don't need a lot of sweet at all. So I like this kind of, it has no caffeine. It really doesn't have it tastes like tea. So if you want to sweeten it, you can add honey, whatever you want. I like the flavor of this the way it is. So 3 tablespoons of nettle. And then I'm just rounding it out to 2 tablespoons of peppermint. And I've got my peppermint in there, and then I have my boiling water. Woo, that is hot. I filled this up to the top. So all I'm gonna do is pour in the boiling water here, and you just do this until you get to the top. You can let this seep for a few minutes if you want, you do. My friend Carolyn said, hey, why don't you let it seep for the oils get out in there? I've done that. I don't think it adds anything. So I'm just gonna press this down, and then I'm going to let it sit for 5 to 7 minutes, depending on how strong you like it. If after 5 minutes you're like, that wasn't as strong as I wanted, let it seep longer. I wouldn't let it seep so long, but again, this is personal preference. I'm good with 5 minutes. So I'm just gonna press this down, watch this, like cold pressed coffee. Just watch how it just brings everything down to the bottom. And I mean, this is why I love this, because I don't have to do those small little tea bags, because I mean, let's be honest. Someone isn't just gonna that little cup of tea. I just love to have more. And this is a great way to get your water intake in, plus getting nutrients at the same time, and anti-inflammatory properties. There's so many healing benefits to tea. And again, if it's hot out, you can let this get room temp. You can add ice cubes to it after it brews, whatever you want to do. But I start my day like this, and I feel great. Okay, the tea has brewed. So now I'm going to pour it in a container. You can use any kind of heat-proof container that you have. I just happen to have a bunch of these. I use these for soup. They're from Ball. You can get them at Target. You can get them at your local hardware store, wherever. They're awesome. I use them all the time. So I'm just going to pour this in here, as so, and just let it pour slowly. It's a little under 6 cups when it's all said and done. So good to go. So just think about, include this in your daily water intake. Again, this counts as normal water because it's not caffeinated. So now I'm gonna put in my Kobe-kai turmeric. You could add ginger to this, whatever you wanna do. I'm choosing turmeric. I'm gonna put that in there. It's gonna melt down in with the tea. And there you go. You have beautiful fresh tea to drink throughout the day. This will be hot for your first cup. And then as the day goes on, like I just drink this in the morning. This is my morning beverage if I'm not working out, and if I'm working out, I'll show you another one to do. But so once this melts, I'm going to pour it into a glass like this. And a lot of times I take this in the car. I just put this little cap on, I take it into the car and I drink it as I'm driving. I will probably add a teaspoon of local raw honey because I'm having allergies, so I will add a teaspoon to that. Or you could add a teaspoon in the whole thing, you know, to kind of flavor out the tea throughout the day. But don't do it when it's hot, do it when it's like a little bit, you know, not boiling, because tea, raw honey doesn't work well with the heat. So just when it's a little bit more like room temp, add the teaspoon of tea, and that's it. That is how you make my Nettle peppermint tea. You can do this with any kind of tea, loose leaf tea that you like, what you're drawn to. This is just an easy way to make a big batch and make use of a French press that you're probably not using anymore anyway. Even if you don't have a French press, I would invest in one of these. They're just awesome. They're awesome to have for tea, especially come winter when people are suffering with colds and stuff. You can brew your own like herbal medicine. So this is basically herbal medicine. It's like a witch's brew. Herbal medicine for your body, anti-inflammatory, so many healing benefits. So anyway, I hope you guys make some. If you do, let me know what your favorite concoctions are. Peace.